Hello, church family. My name is Pastor Brian Griffin, and I work with the First Impressions and just helping people get connected here in our church. And today I just want to share with you a little story about what we are determined to do. I think back when I was in high school, I broke my finger playing football. It was on my right hand, my dominant hand, and man, I didn't actually go to the doctor, but we just kind of taped these two fingers together, and it made writing in school really challenging. And then I tried writing with my left hand. It got really awkward. At home, I tried to brush my teeth. I couldn't quite hold it right, so I tried brushing my left hand. I just found myself doing all these familiar tasks in unfamiliar ways, and it was challenging. But, that's really what we find ourselves in right now, isn't it? We are in uncertain times, and we are forced to do very familiar things in new and unfamiliar ways. And the Bible is not silent to how we as Christians should face uncertainty. In fact, in the book of Daniel, I've been reading through that here in the last several weeks, and Daniel and his three friends, they certainly faced some uncertain times. You'll remember, of course, they were ripped from their home, taken into exile into Babylon, a different culture, and right in the first book, verse 8, they had been asked to eat food that had been offered to idols, and it went against what God had told them was right and proper. And it says this, Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself by eating of the king's meat. Now, that is, I think, the challenge for you and I today. That we must determine, we must purpose, we must resolve, we must make up our mind to not compromise on what we know God has told us is right and true. There's just three quick things I want to leave us with. First and foremost, do not isolate yourself. I know we've been called to socially distance ourselves, but stay connected, first and foremost, with God. Every single day, be in His Word, be in prayer, stay connected with God. But stay connected with your friends and your family. Our technology has grown so much that we can stay connected without violating the social distancing mandates. But also, I encourage you guys to stay connected to your neighbors. Perhaps you'll be introducing yourself to some of your neighbors. But do stay connected and refrain from isolating yourself. Secondly, share your faith, again, in possibly some different and creative ways. Use some of these technologies and tools available to us to be continuing to do that which God has called us to do and sharing your faith with others. How we address these uncertain times will speak volumes to the fact that Christ really is our hope. Finally, be an encouragement to somebody every single day. Find somebody new, whether it's in your neighborhood, your friend list, and just reach out. There's a lot of ways that we can be an encouragement, and again, challenge you to be creative in doing so. But think not of ourselves in these moments, but think of others, and how can you share the love of Christ with them?